Hello everyone, this is Nathan Bryan, and this is my 10th update of the Darugodoris. Yesterday I had worked on laying out the legs on just the one side of the body, and I got some critiques, and from Tara Whitlatch, she reminded me that the joint on a cat's foot is not up in the heel, but rather the ball is on the ground. So I went ahead and I moved it down, and I started working on the reverse feet. But before I get there, I wanted to state I duplicated over, mirrored the joints from one side to the other, and started setting up my IK joint system. So now I can show you how this will begin to look. While the feet are staying on the ground because they're IK, these joints will be following the back. As you can see, you can begin to tell how the body is going to be able to move, how all of these joints are going to end up interacting with one another. And I added an extra controller up here to control the whole body without the feet. And then after that I can start animating down the chain of command to each of these controllers. Once I have connected the rig to the model, I can actually take these right here and move them down a little bit. This will add a little bit more of that weight, like the creature is actually putting weight on the legs, arms, and wings. And then I can zero out the controls, leaving this as the ground zero for them, the starting point. That way it begins to look like he is a much heavier creature. So that's what I did with the spine and legs. Moving on to the reverse feet setup. Now the way that the feet are set up is they go down towards the fingertips. But the reverse feet is doing the exact opposite. They go down towards the ankle. This allows for me to have the most control of where exactly is he rotating from. For the IK setup, this is extremely important. The hind legs are built much like the front legs. And as you can see, works in a very similar manner. For the reverse feet setup, and pretty much every joint in the body, you want to make sure that your rotations are correct. Like right now, it is very easy for me to just go up and down the chain and start rotating it in the direction it needs to go. But if your rotations were off, and you were to rotate them, it's going to rotate in the direction that you don't want it to. So make sure that the rotations in all of your joints are the way you want them. For the wings, I did something special. This is not the basic reverse foot setup. It's based off of it, and I wanted to go ahead and go into detail on it. Knowing that I wanted the foot to, in fact, be able to grab at different points of the rock, fingertips to stay in place while the leg moves around. I built this system where you can, in fact, move the arm around with the fingertips grabbing onto the rock. You can move an individual fingertip using its own version of the reverse foot setup. And you can have basically this being your control. The reverse foot, just the hand part, it starts at the fingertip. This will allow me to have it grab onto the rock with the fingertip and be able to lift its arm up, move it around, and it goes down in a manner that is logical for how I want this character to move. So there you have it. That's the reverse foot setup. Nitesh posted something that was pretty awesome this week, and I just wanted to go over it with you. He posted this texture UV mapping concept here. He wanted me to look over and make sure that it was good. I absolutely love it, and wanted to state the reasons why. This creature, he posted more pictures to me than he posted on the wall. I'm going to show them to you here. He's got some interesting details that I wanted to bring up. One is this sort of, light to dark thing happening in the wings. It's very nice. It's very it's very lifelike. I can see this like whiteness here where the wings are connecting to the body. It definitely looks like there's a bit of skin stretching there where a creature would in fact be stretching. I can also see that around the joints and around like every place that the body actually bends in on itself. I really like that. I'm also seeing this separation between the top and the bottom part of the body. The top part of the body having less blubber than the bottom. It's interesting to see that sort of separation. He's really doing a great job with this, great job with the detail. With the face, I'm loving how he sort of has this muscular structure here, separating the head from the neck, much like the skull of a monitor lizard. It sort of has that separation there, makes it really nice looking. I'm also liking these UV mapped eye ridges. He's got big huge bags under the eyes and around the eyes. It is very clean, it is very nice. I also like the blubbery look to the bottom of his body. It kind of looks, already it's beginning to look where you can see the scales sort of patterning out on the body. It's beautiful, Nitesh, and I thank you for all the hard work you're doing. Keep up the great work, and have a great day. Happy rigging, everyone.